Hello everybody, Manithral here, and welcome to the weekly update video for RS3. Now this week we are getting closer and closer to the end of the season, so do keep that in mind. We are already starting to see a little bit of a necromancy theme going on with today's update, well, for part of it at least. But we have the Woodcutter's Grove and Parcels from the Dead this week in RuneScape. And if you're not familiar, there is still 3 events going on currently on top of the one that just started today. We have the beach, which is active until June 26th, the Golden Cape Hunt until June 26th, and Tales of the Pride, which is active until June 30th. So if you see my video last week talking about this, Woodcutter's Grove is finally out, including a brand new hatchet. As you can see, there it is, the Mkando hatchet. But when you're ready to start, meet with Aster or Bill at the fort. Remember, you'll need to complete the Unwelcome Guest quest first. And keep in mind, all of the buildings and the costs have been redone. As far as the frame amounts, the type of frames, because now there is frames all the way from normal to elder frames, which the elder can cost quite a bit. We'll have a video out later on going over all this, like in more in depth, like showing off the different types of tiers. But the Command Center Tier 3 now is a level 99 construction requirement. It takes elder frames. It takes 80 elder frames though, but it'll give you a whopping 331,200 XP in construction. But we go into the Parcels from the Dead, which this is one of those type of events where you can gather different things or do different deliveries here in this case. But you can get parcels, and they have 4 different varieties. You got the small, which is white, medium blue, large purple, and soulful, which is gold. And here is a picture of some of the things you may possibly be able to get. Now you'll say, okay, well, what's with the one on the left here? That is the soul dye. So it's a luminescent dye. So this will be quite interesting. And then there is also a Soul Witch outfit as well. And there is some titles to go along with it, such as the Forgotten, the Life and Soul Ensouled. So do hit this up. This starts today, so June 19th, and it runs until July 17th. There will be an extra week after the event ends to hand in any remaining last wills. And remember to check in with Pete's daily to receive bonus belongings for your troubles. So if you've seen this today, make sure you head there quick before the time change, just so you can get all your things. And there's an upcoming Completionist Cape change. So in April they asked about the changes to the trimmed Completionist Cape. So next week's update, June 26th, the Master Quest Cape, the Reaper Crew, and the full Globetrotter outfit will be folded into requirements for the TCC trimmed version. They will not be adding Are You Winning Zam 2 to the Cape, nor remaining either the completion or the trimmed completion at this time. So they want to thank everybody for their contribution. And Wednesday, June 21st at 1500 game time, Skill and Chill. So join Mod Doom and Spirits to kick back and grab some levels. And we have a Treasure Hunter calendar. So June 15th to the 21st, which is the Academy of Heroes. And then starting June 22nd and ends June 28th is Dragon's Dozen. And then we head into the patch notes. So, currency update. Grand exchange quantity buttons no longer cap at 1,000. Fix the crash that was a result of exceeding the max amount of money for the grand exchange buy offer. Fix an issue that caused incorrect information to be displayed withdrawing coins from your pouch. Fix an issue that would cause the Grand Exchange interface to show incorrect values for completed sales. Fix an issue that would cause coins to disappear when attempting to empty your pouch into a full bank. Fix an issue that was preventing the purchase of the blast hammer from the blast furnace foreman inside the blast furnace area. Blast, blast, blast. Community hit list. Restricted items from the specific areas are now correctly removed from the player's inventory when teleporting. Fix the bug where player could not teleport to the wilderness events by talking to the Wonder and Ramaki NPC in Edgeville. God books can't be damaged, or can't be charged with 24-hour use time by using only one page. Players teleporting into the wilderness will now get a pop-up warning to them about the dangers of the wilderness if they are opted into PvP. So if you're not opted in, you might not have to worry anymore. General music will be correctly muted now when the globally muted or music options are toggled on when you log back in. And community showcase. First up, we have Brack here with one of his buddies. Ninth Cloud art. I'm assuming that is their avatar getting a piggyback ride, essentially, from Brack. And then 1 to 99 Artscape is redesigning some of the abyssal monsters in a new light and a new image. And I gotta say, they're kind of interesting. And some of them very frightful and some very awkward. As they are normally. Zoid KZ underscore makes a party hack look downright intimidating, and that is a very cool picture. Can't wait I wish they would post their stuff. And Sergeant Viper 000, very fresh. I want to say very fresh drawing here. Very fun drawing of the first Necromancer, I'm assuming, and his little companions. And then Yom ACPL with a very nice picture here of a Dark Souls-esque fight between Carapac and his avatar. That is really cool. Then we head into RuneTube. We have Makaru RS helping the community one tip video at a time. So this is tips and tricks. Useful tips of all different types. And then we have Mod Sponge behind the crown with RSBNB on the FSOA changes and more. And then from Let's Discover RS, diving into lore, which is, I haven't really seen much about lore divers on this yet. But this one is RuneScape lore, the Stalkers. So they're getting into the lore of the Stalker, obviously. It was this keeper screenshot, and Terrasu is psyching themselves up to deal with next. And then Cupcakes is going on guard duty, or they are being guarded, one of the two. Then we have the Pink Skirt event, which we have the Megaduck Pride event, which is hosted by Steve20058, Megaduck, and Icy Love. Wednesday, June 21st at 1800 Game Time, World 39, location Saddle Park. FC is Megaduck. Penguin Tour RuneScape Discord Mentors. Today is Friday, June 23rd at 1800 Game Time, World 60, Birthorpe Lodestone. FC is a help. And then Mascab Learner Raids, Ario and Silence at Raid FC and Boss School. Sunday, June 25th at 1800 Game Time, World 71, Mascab Entrance. FC is Raid FC, so there's a chance to learn some raids, guys. Get some new gear too while you're at it. And then we have the RAC for Community Spotlight. We have the RAC art fight, so check it out. A bunch of different art, and some of it's always awesome to see the art that people come up with. But also, Megaduck Pride event is actually a big one for this. This will be Wednesday, June 21st at 1800 Game Time, World 39, like we mentioned above. But has a really cool actual picture here for the highlight it. And you have the Risky Pride Parade by the LGBT Corner. So this is Friday, June, well, as we discussed earlier, Friday, June 23rd, 1700 game time, World 23, Lumbridge Castle. This is a player-run community event, so turn your run off, walk from Lumbridge to Varrock, and bring your best rainbow outfits and show everyone your pride. And here is the map, just in case you are wondering. You start at Lumbridge, you go north, all the way up to the farm, and you head west past your Nor, a little bit past Port, well, above Port Sarum, and then north through Falador, and then you start heading east when you get out of Falador through the Barbarian Village, all the way into the Fountain of Rock. And then we have the Clue Chasers, which is going to be Friday, June 23rd at 1100 game time to 2245 game time. World 106 at the Well of Goodwill Grand Exchanges. So this is a mass clue opening. Well, casket opening anyway. So do check that out if you like all things Clue Scroll related. But that is it for this week, guys. This is actually a big update for today. So do check that out because this is going to be big. Everything in here is pretty awesome this week. Next week might be a little bit light, but we only have one more thing to go for our this current season for Fort 4 and 3, which is that quest, which is, I believe, Dead and Buried. So that'll probably be coming up here pretty soon, and then probably about the same time we'll be seeing the next season of what we can expect to see, which one of the much awaited for things is the necromancy. So thank you guys all for watching, and until next time, later guys.